Okay, we are live. Go ahead and check your channels and make
Check,
sure you're showing
check,
up
channels, check.
your
Let's see it.
channels.
Channels,
Since
check,
we are
check.
doing the business pages today,
Today, let's see. Mhm.
uh,
Oh, we on here. We on here. Gonna share it now on my own page. Okay. Now, how do I share on my own page? Right here.
yeah,
I think a day.
okay. So yeah, we are live on my page. I can see it. You see it on yours?
Yeah, just my business, but I try to see if I could share it on my personal.
Say that again.
I'm trying to see if I could share on my personal page.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's easier to share from.
Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. All right. You find it on your page already?
Yeah, but I cannot share it on my personal page. I don't know how to do
Okay,
that.
you can always share it on there later, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how I can. Let me see if they will let me. If you go to share,
Yeah, I go to share, but I can't share on my personal page.
okay.
Yeah. So
So
if you can
share
share on my
to
personal page, that would be good because I
share
have
to story, but you can share to your story though, right? Still share to your story and see what
it
happened.
won't share on my personal page or my personal story.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. All right. Well, I believe you will see it on there later and be able to share it. I don't know how else to do it right now. I don't have the
Is
app
it
on my
on
phone.
your page? Maybe I can share it from your page.
I don't know if it will be. Usually, it goes on my page. It goes in private, but it's not even on my page right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but they're on the business pages and on the YouTube, and so you can go ahead and do it now. You can always go to the
Mhm.
YouTube page and share it to your
I think
page.
next time we should do our personal page because I don't have a lot of people on my business page for sure.
Right, but
So
yeah,
it's
I
no
explained to you
use.
my
I don't.
situation.
And then what we talking about today, I think is more personal than business. So I just think. But anyway,
Well, we have a lot of personal, okay, fake people on our pages. So, anyways,
and
well,
y'all sorry people. Yeah.
sorry
Okay.
y'all
Yeah.
join
Back,
us.
back to the Facebook thing and
All right. So, all right. Well, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on when where you'll be catching this video. Welcome to another episode with Shirley and Helen today. Today we're talking about. Today we are chatting about finishing the year strong. Okay. Um, let's finish the year strong. Let's see. Yeah. Wait. Let me add this to my banner.
finishing scrum.
Uh, okay. Save. And then that. All right. Finishing 2024 strong. Okay. And today we just want to chat with you and just kind of encourage you. I don't know who needs to hear, y'all hear the, I don't know who needs to hear this,
That
but
is a
anyway,
saying. That is a saying. Yeah.
all of us needs to hear this. So anyways, I am out here in the DFW area. I am your realtor, broker by EXP Realty. And I'm going to have my partner introduce herself.
And my name is Shirley, and I am. Ah, ah, okay. I'm in
We don't know.
Minnesota. I'm here in Minnesota, and I realized that I, yeah, full disclosure, I'm with Rio, and Yeah, in the Twin City, I guess that's the introduction.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, y'all welcome. And yeah, so we are getting to the end of the year, and we want to just encourage anyone out there, anyone, you, your family, anyone who want to hear this. I know the holiday is coming, and a lot of us are kind of anxious, about the happenings. Some people may not have all to, you know, uh, the fun to do, let's say Christmas gifts and stuff like that to their family, or
Mhm.
the kids or whatever. There are still a few opportunities around. If you haven't gotten, if you're feeling like, okay, I don't have anything right now, and I don't know where to go, what are things that are going on in your state over there, Shelly, that you can share with people?
Yeah, that's a good question. So there are so many free things, so many free resources that you can make use of.
Mhm.
Especially like my sister said, that if you have a huge family and currently you cannot afford getting gift for all of your babies, you can make use of the resources that are out here to be able to give gifts for your children. Salvation Army are giving out gifts. Different churches are giving out gifts, Christmas gifts for the kids. And I learned that some of the schools are giving out gifts as well. So you can just make use of those resources. But yeah, so they are
Okay.
out there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And I know this today is a little bit off, sort of off topic. You guys know we're a road tour. We service family, okay, into homes and stuff like that. So we are residential uh, road tours. So if there anything out there that can help our families that are into home, especially for the first time home buyers this year. I remember when I first purchased my home, that year was a little bit challenging. Okay. I didn't have it all to say, okay, I'm doing this. The reason that is, maybe you just use your funds, your resources to, do a down payment for your down payment or closing costs on your home. So things might be a little bit tight, this season or whatever. But let's go back to, presenting that gift, that home to the family and say, hey, this is why we're not doing XYZ. Remember, we have this home that is your gift. All right. Enjoy the home together. You're going to be spending the holiday in your own home. And I'm sharing that because I know sometimes we forget, things. You might be feeling like, oh my gosh, I don't have this. But you forgetting that you just purchased the biggest gift for the entire family. And so, yes, you may not have it, to go and buy toys or other things or what have you, but appreciate what you have and so forth. So,
I
um,
agree. I agree. I think the biggest gift, I agree with you that you can give your family, your loved one is, buying a home, and just having the entire family together to a bigger space. So you could be someone who is living from an apartment to a house or the townhouse, or living from a townhouse to a single family home. That is the greatest gift that you can give, not only to yourself, but to your entire family, right? Because
mhm.
that home is not just for you and your babies. You can have your auntie, uncle, especially those who are from Liberia or West Africa. We believe in like our family coming together and just having that Christmas dinner together, holding hands, appreciating God, what God have done for us from the beginning of the year. Then I think that's the greatest gift that you can give to your loved one. So I agree with that. I just wanted to add my voice that I agree with you. Don't
Yes.
be depressed if you don't have the money to be able to give to your kids, buying gifts. Imagine you buying all the toys for your children and not toys they can just use it in 1 second. Yeah, they can just take that toys and put it in the trash, right? They can use it for a few hours, and then after that, that's it. Yeah.
Right, right. All right. And for the family out there that and you feel like, okay, well, I don't have a home yet, and I'm still, struggling. I don't have any home. I still can't do this. I can still do that. Um, you have life. Where there's life, there's hope. Don't forget that. Especially this year, it's a lot of things, the economy right now. We get it. There are a lot of, ups and down in the finances and what have you, and you are not alone. So if you're that person that cannot afford to get that tree all under that tree all filled up with gifts and things like you normally do or are used to, it is okay. Okay, do not be hard on yourself and think that, oh, it is the end of the word. It's not. Okay, so just so you know that. Okay, now let's talk about some activities that we can do with our family for this season. What happens? Okay, we can do with some activity. I think you're mute. Okay, there you
Oh,
are.
sorry. Yeah.
You were muted. That's okay. You can do it with your family. So yesterday, I personally went out driving, guys. At this time of the year, you guys know it's so beautiful out there. It is
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. The lighting, like if you go to the shopping centers,
Mm-hmm. All
different
the
areas.
malls.
Here in Dallas, there's one park, Woodall Rogers Freeway in downtown Dallas. It's a whole park for family, for children, or what have you. Guys, if you don't have anything to do, take your kids out there. Go and just watch the light. They got so much stuff over there for the kids to play with. If I have a little baby right now, that's where I will
I can
be
send you
probably
Abby.
every
I'll send
evening.
Abby over to you. The one I tried to sneak in the video, I'll send her to you.
Yeah, please do. Make sure you send her with all of her documents, everything, the social, the birth certificate, everything, because she's not coming back.
I will do that. Her mom, sweetie, and you are just getting a fight, but it's okay.
Oh gosh. So yeah, what are do y'all have some park area places over there that you can maybe um
Take the kids to and
direct some
yeah.
family to or children to in the great state of Minnesota? I know over here Texas has a lot of places. Like right now, usually in my family, we do this every year, by the way, and we're still going to probably do it again this year, even though my kids are grown. But we go drive around, like in Hardin Park is one of the places that we go watch the lights. There is a place in Richardson. If you're in a DFW area, there's a place in Richardson. It's close to the library over there. They usually set up the whole, uh, uh, the Christmas story thing, the whole thing. They set it up there, and you can go and just walk It's like a whole park. It's beautiful. I forgot what it's called. I'm literally going blank right now, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So it's a gorgeous place there for the kids, okay, that you can take them to show them and what have you, okay. And I think, one of the most important thing this season, if you don't have it, and things are a little bit tough right now, have the conversation. Have the conversation with your kids. Equally still, there are churches that are still doing gifts,
Mm-hmm.
like organizations like Salvation Army. They have those programs. There are different public service resources out there that you can go to if you really, really need to. Um, but I think giving those kids closure, love, and having a conversation, letting them know and and I know sometimes we feel like, oh, my kids are not going to understand, but you'll be surprised. If you don't know, if you don't talk to them, they won't know. If you just
Right.
leave it hanging, they won't know, right? So that, what you have to, add to that.
Um, I was going to say today I walked into Capstone, the builder place,
Mhm.
and they had this beautiful 14, I think it was the 14-inch Christmas tree, but it
14
was
feet long.
14. I
That's a
mean, like
big, long
I just
tree.
looking at the tree, it was like, whoa. But the place was so simple, but it was so beautiful. It's just like you walked in there, they gave you that whole Christmas kind of, spirit, like, yo, it's Christmas time. But guess what? You take your client over there and they are trying to like get their home polished and they're seeing all the Christmas stuff, and they give them idea of like how I want to set my home up, and I own my
Right.
home. Well, we can't skip from that, right? We have to talk about the decoration of the home.
Oh, she froze. All right. So anyway, basically what she's saying is she went to a builder's home site, um, and they have 14 feet tree, Christmas tree there. So the whole place is decorated with beautiful, site or whatever. And that's something that family can do. You can take your family out, to the new construction site. Some of them are already going all out, decorating for Christmas or what have you, because of course they want to draw in the family. And yes, you can do that. This is the time now you go with your family and just manifest, what do you want to see. We call it what, window shopping or dreaming or daydreaming or whatever. um, and then enter the home and see how it's decorated. When I get a home, I want to have this and that and what have you. You'll be surprised that those things actually do um, come to pass. But you will have faith and go in there and and just envision yourself, in that community, the community that you want to be, the house you want to be, and just go in there and visualize yourself with those things and being in that home and what have you. So yeah. And you have a plan to, last week we talked about, getting your credit together and what have you. Is credit, you're wondering, how do I get, to the home ownership in 2025? First you need to work on your credit, and then get your money together. So it's credit and money. That's the first starts. Okay. Save, right? Saving, open a bank account that you're putting something in there every month. Okay. And if you're first time home buyers, yes, there are programs available that can assist you into that. But again, just starting with the basics. Okay. Save. Okay. Get your credit together, paying up things off of your credit also helps. Okay. One of the things you can do is talk with a loan officer or go talk with a lender to get a blueprint, okay, on what you want to do. And they'll tell you, okay, this is where you are, this is where your score are currently, and this is what you need to do, and so forth. So yeah. So you got anything to add? We don't want to make this live today too long.
Yeah,
So
no, my phone
18 minutes in or what have you. So I know you cut off there. I kind of finished
yeah,
what you were saying about the new construction site and how it's beautifully decorated and what have you. And I
yes.
just let them know to go there and just envision yourself being there, manifest.
Yeah. We have
I
this
want to be
beautiful
in this
model homes.
community, or I want to have a home. I want my home to look like this, or my house to look like this. And sometimes, if you have faith, don't just go there and dream and do nothing. You while dreaming, you're preparing yourself, right? Financially, with the credit and all of that. But most importantly, you just want to find places, to do things with a family. If you have kids, even if you're by yourself. Right now my kids are grown. I went out driving around by myself yesterday because I love to see those Christmas lights.
Beautiful in the night. Go
They're
in the
gorgeous,
night.
they're beautiful.
When
And
you go in
so,
the night.
right. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're an adult and you by yourself, you don't have kids, these are stuff that you can still do. in the evening time. Yeah. Whether you're a man or a woman, mother or father, it's either you're doing it by yourself or doing it with the kids. Equally so, they have some beautiful Christmas movies, okay, out right now. Even the old ones that never gets old, okay, because I will watch Home Alone today and I will still feel the same when I first saw it. And I don't get bored watching that. If you want to stay at home and just call up in your blanket, in your throw or whatever, on your couch or whatever, that you can do. So
Right.
mm-hmm.
Right. Well, yeah, there are so many things that you can do for sure. Driving around in the night, there's something about lights. It just make the place so beautiful. And then some people can go super extra. But it's beautiful. Yeah. Oh my God. I know a sister of mine who she can start putting her Christmas things up before Thanksgiving. And I'm like, can you just wait? Let we enjoy Thanksgiving. And she will keep it up. New Year will pass. Like at the end of January, before you will be like, oh, I think I need to take my Christmas stuff. I'm like, you'll be doing too much. But
even some people go in as early as October because some people don't do Halloweens. So they rather put their Christmas stuff up during the Halloween time. I think that's I'm gonna start trying that.
It's fun. And what I've noticed, they do have like really, so Christmas trees are expensive, super expensive. But if you are in Minnesota and you still don't have a Christmas tree and you are looking to have a Christmas tree, go to Open Bars. Okay, Open Bars have like these really beautiful, cheap Christmas trees. Okay, you get a 6 feet or 7 feet Christmas tree for $29.99. You cannot beat that. I'm talking about the Christmas trees that come with light.
So that's a store called Open Box.
Open Bars, Open Bars. I'm looking for stuff for my client, and I learned about Open Bars, and I walked into the store. I was like, what? Nice furniture they have in Open Bars. Like they have nice furniture, they have nice things. So people buy the things and they don't like it for some reason, but they take it back. So it's not like things that they use and they take back, right? It's kind of like you bring your Christmas tree home and you open it up and you're like, oh, it can't fit in my house. It's too long or it's too tall. So let me take it back. And then the people are like, okay, they don't want to repackage those things. They send it to Open Bars. So they have like furniture, they have clothes, they have everything. So go to Open Bars, you can get some gifts and stuff for your loved one from there too. I want to get like clothes for my client from Open Bars and that Christmas tree for their home from Open Bars and paid $29. I saw one for $199 over at what's it playing in Costco, have like $199, $200, $299. And think about it, sis, you buy those things, right? And then the next year you're like, oh, I don't want a white Christmas tree. I just want something different. So why spend a lot of money? If you spend $29.99 on a Christmas tree, next year you want to change it, it won't hurt you compared to you spending $2.99 or $1.99 on a Christmas tree.
Wait. Okay. So you're saying that a tree that you can purchase with $200, you can get for $29.
Yes. Open Bars.
Okay.
Open Bars. Yeah. I actually bought my Christmas tree from there. I bought a Christmas tree from Open Bars because I was like, oh, I don't think I want to get into no Christmas spirit. That's what they call depression, right? And my kids like, Mommy, we need a Christmas tree. So I went over to the store and I saw the Christmas tree. I like, gosh, $2.99, $1.99. I'm like, I put on my single mom heart. I was like, this is a lot of money for a tree.
Were they real tree or the artificial ones?
Yeah, imagine right now. I was like, kids, I don't think you're going to have Christmas tree this Christmas. And then I went to Open Bars to go buy stuff for my client, buy their Christmas tree for their homes. And I was like, okay, maybe my babies can have a Christmas tree. $29.99 versus $199 and $299. Yeah, $29.99 Christmas tree is so beautiful. It's up.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Well, guys, you have it. There are resources, there are opportunities out there. If you still want to get into the spirit, you can do something.
It's
You
possible.
can still get, the course and stuff like that. Like she said, the open box. I don't know if there's an open box here in the DFW area. Now I'm gonna go Google open box and see if there's one. And if there is,
my nice furniture gonna come from open box. Okay, the furniture you will pay $2,000 or so. You can get it for less at open box.
That's amazing to know. I don't know if they have an online store or if you order something online. I don't know if it's going to be out before Christmas or so, or be delivered before Christmas. But yeah, that's something definitely to check. Dollar trees, dollar stores. I mean, there's so much other places that you don't have to go or out if you don't have it, or you're not able to. Okay, it's all we're saying here. Keep it simple and intimate. The goal here is, again, to save for a home. The home is good. It's a good gift. If I get a home for my kids, we're celebrating this house for 2 years. So for 2 years, can we get Christmas or not? We're praising God.
I know that's right. Yeah. For 2 years, no Christmas tree. I use all of the money.
But you know what? Let's focus on the real reason for the season, though. Right. The real reason is that Christ was born. Okay, it's Christ's birthday, and that's the time that you should spend the time with Him. I think people need to sit down and have a quiet moment, a quiet time, and really, be grateful for life. Okay, if you're breathing and you can see, you can hear, you can smell, you can touch, you have so much opportunities. Okay. More than those who can do those things or have some of those things taken away from them, right? And it is Jesus' birthday, and so let's that be the focus for me, 100%. Okay, it is good to get in the spirit, of course, and buy these things or what have you, but you really don't have to go all out spending all this money if you don't have it. Okay, what's important is being present with the Lord. Okay, in my, being present with the Lord. That's what's more important than anything else. All the other flashy traditions that we are seeing around. The tradition that is very, very important, in my opinion, is a quiet time, a quiet moment with the Lord, and with the kids. Talk to them about the birth of Jesus, or what have you, and make them to understand, that's what this holiday is really all about. Okay, but you got all the places that we mentioned to you. If you need to get out there and get something, if you don't have it, I'm just saying, if you don't have it, don't stress. No, don't get all excited about what's not there, and then because sometimes we get so anxious about things and we forget what is the most important.
Yes, I agree.
It's the holiday and who it's about. The holiday is not about those kids. It's not their It's not their birthdays. And I don't say that to sound what is the what is the word I'm looking for? It's not that I don't care that the kids doesn't have anything if they don't or what have you. I've been there. I'm telling you, I've been there. I'm a living witness. Okay, I come here every year to say this to parents. because life is life, and everyone has been through at some point at their lowest moment, and it's okay whether you are at your highest or your lowest. And what's important is that you're still alive, you're still here. And I think that should be the focus. And who's keeping you here is what the holidays is about, right? And so reminding ourselves of that and being cautious of that and not allow the enemy to come in, because that's what the devil does, right? The enemy comes to do what? Steal, kill, and destroy. You don't want it to come and kill your spirit, steal your joy. You're feeling happy, all of a sudden
The
you're
joy
feeling
for the
you
season.
have this,
The
and
reason for
then the
the
next thing you're killing it's killing your spirit, and next thing you know, you're completely like just out of it and what have you. Don't allow that. So let's be very mindful of that. That anxiety, stress, and all these depression and stuff, they're not from God. And there's no need for that these holidays when you have life, and the holiday is about Christ, not about me personally, not about you personally, but Christ. And so what's important is make time and spend some quiet time with the Lord and with Christ, or what it's about. And I know that may not be for everybody, because not everybody celebrate Christmas and what have you, but we always disclose on this channel we are Christian, okay, and that's where we're speaking from our faith and belief, okay. So just disclaimer on that. So you got anything to say? We are already over our
Yeah.
time.
Well,
Close
you
it up.
are you said it all, but imagine, right? Jesus is the only person, I guess, to share his birthday with us. And on his
Mhm.
birthday, instead of focusing on like, Father, what kind of gift can we give you?
Mhm.
And that gift is spending time with him, taking some time off, and spending that quality time with him. But either
Mhm.
way, most of us don't even do that. But he still provide for us on that day. He still open doors for us on that day. He still
Yeah.
makes sure that those of us that have so many family, friends, and loved ones that we focus so much on giving gift. He still provide for us to give them those gifts. And so
Right.
I would like to say before I leave that this holiday, I know we talk more about people that don't have it, that need to be able to, connect with different resources, but there are people that have it. And you have your next door neighbor that don't have it. And so reach out to that person. Be a blessing to someone that don't have it this holiday. Because the person who the focus supposed to be on is the person that provided for you. And so you should be kind enough to provide for someone else that don't have it. That's how I would like to end this life. Be a blessing. Be a
Right.
vessel of honor for God's
Mhm.
glory this Christmas by giving to someone that don't have it.
Mhm. All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I think that brings us to the end of the of today's show. If you're on our YouTube channel, please subscribe um, and share. And if you're on our business platforms, again, like, share, and subscribe. Okay. All right. I thank you all for coming and joining us today. And we'll see you guys next Monday. And next Monday, we'll be talking about, um, more so, uh, the holidays, right? Again. All right. Thank you all for tuning, and we'll talk to y'all later. It looks like my girl is frozen again. So